Hello, everybody. OelGrez here, doing a little visit to a friend's park that he created using Coaster Planet 2. Um, we're both avid players of Coaster Planet, so when they came out with Coaster Planet 2, we both started our own parks, and this is his Atlanta. So I brought in a little Viking dude here to kind of pay a visit and check this place out. And right in the beginning, the harbor, he blended this in so well. And actually, this is how you would create a couple of entrances for people to come to the park. And he makes it look like the ferries are going out and coming in. That was pretty cool. And it's kind of, he created this whole area to welcome visitors, so that's where I'm starting out at. And what I'm doing is I'm using this entertainer that I brought in to kind of use the camera views without all the HUD, without all the overlays, and you just get in the view of the park. So Roller Coaster Planet 2 doesn't have Street Fox coffee, so there's no Foxy in this one. But this here Viking is a close to pass as OelGrez. Closer to Thanos is a character that I was running when I was doing World of Warcraft, and I created a dwarven character out of Iron Fort, which was Thanos, which kind of resembles this character here. Because the one I have in Nine Pool actually has a beard that looks just like that little dwarf I used to run. I also brought him into Ark and did a few things there in Ark. And but now I'm using this here entertainer to check out Two Worlds. This is a neat ride. So I had to go on it and check it out from a passenger's point of view. And he did awesome. I love the whole ride. It blends in with everything. The different things that he has in here that triggers like different events and stuff. And just like this here, the first time through here, I'm going, okay. And then what now? What? Oh, we're underwater. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. And like I said, you can build anything you'd like. To give that underwater impression. He did an awesome job. Look at this. That is perfect. Nicely done. And then there's a few different things in here that have a little surprise factor. And whoa! That thing just flying backwards. That is an animated module you can put in, and I love how he incorporated it into his ride. Look at that. It's just so cool. It's that's why I wanted to take this. I think I've been on this a couple of times now with different views and stuff like that, but this seems to be the best one from the bumper when you're sitting inside the carriage going through the ride. And awesome job. I love the way he blends his scenery, and this would actually be a decent ride to go on if it was a real ride. I wouldn't be kind of cool. And some of the special effects that he's got in here is pretty cool. Like this is something here. There we go. Oh no. This is so cool. The whole thing is moving. See? That rail that the car sits on moves. And then it lines up with another track and away you go. I think they actually have rides that do that, so. But I like the way there's a door opening. Big old, oh, that's so cool. And then here's that rail again I was talking about. And these are actual different things you can put in the ride as you create it, so you can create different looks, different things. And this kind of so awesome. That's just like this ship over here. You can build a ship, but I never even thought about putting supplies on it and making like a supply barge. That was cool. That's kind of a neat little thing. I just caught that There's another one over there on the left. So you've got all the different materials for building. Like a barge going down the Nile to build another two worlds. Oh, I love it. He did an awesome job. It just blends in so well. The ride is really cool. And 2 thumbs up. Like I said, I use the idea of if it was real, would I want to go? Yes, this would be a neat park to go to. He's got the different water slides you can see in the background. There's some that you can bring in that are already built, but then you can also build your own. And there's one in here where he's got the like a lazy river. And that'd be kind of neat to do. I might want to look into something like that because at the moment my 9 pools park only has 4 pools, so I have to create a couple more. But I love, look at this. This is cool. Okay, I'm checking the ride out from being from the orbital view, so you can see how the ride. And he's got this. Oh, that is cool. I saw the statue over here on the right turning. Oh, nice. That would be one of those animated devices that you can use to attach something to it, and it'll turn. There's some that go up and down or back and forth. Look at this. That is so cool. Lovely build. Excellent job. And here's that pole. See, like I said, that's an animated module that you can put in. And I like the way it shows pushing the cart back. So, the way using all the different stuff without having to rebuild a whole other facade. Using these rails, see how it turns, and then you go up a different track. That would have been hard to be able to get everything working right to get back to the beginning, which can be one of the hardest things when you're trying to build a ride or a roller coaster, is finding that spot where you can actually connect back into the tracks you started out with and make a full connection. So your coasters don't crash. And this works. All the little things in here, all the animated little features. Oh, look at that. The spikes in the ceiling. That no. There you go. So that's the thing with the camera and the different views as you're riding the different rides from a guest point of view. Or you can do it from the cart point of view, the coaster itself. The things I'm working on in 9 pools, I put them on test. And that way I can check them out and see what it looks like when you're actually on riding it. And get a good idea how my rides and stuff are working. Look at the scenery. That all had to be put in. And there's that barge. The splide's going to go build another temple. Oh, I love it. And you got all the statues, and like I said, this would be a fun ride to actually go on. I think it's so cool. You know, it just kind of works if you put it in there and it works with everything else. So, well done. I always like his build. I love when he gets a park. I like to go visit. I've been to this park here a couple of times now. There's another one he's got. I'm going to do a little quick review on it. But like I said, as Coaster Planet, we're just getting back into learning how the different pieces, different things work together. And Coaster Planet had a different way of doing paths. This, you have to get used to. It's a new, different way, but you can do some neat thing with pathways. And there's this little Viking dude. Like I said, if it had the beard, it'd look just like Sanus. But I can also use this as OelGrez. I got a couple names. No, that's my other actors. I got 2 actors in 9 pools that go with the ride, so I got to go in and change their name. So it fits the story, you know. So you use it. Here's the actor, and this is Smiley, and then this is so and so. I create my own characters that way. It'd be kind of easy if you could change the colors on them or do something like you change out a hat. make them a different type of character that you can use throughout your park. Coaster Planet had it where you could build spots for them to stand, entertain, but I don't see anything that I can do like that in Coaster Planet 2. If it's there, I haven't found it where you could create a spot for them to actually stand there and do their performance, entertain the crowd. So right now I just have them on Wander, and that's what I'm using here, so I can follow the crowd, check out the park without the HUD, without the overlays, the menus and stuff like that, and trying to get just a view of the park and how it works or how it looks at different guys. Awesome park. And there he was. That's my little actor doing his little performance, spinning the hammer. But see, that was Iron Forge. My Thanos was from Iron Forge. He was a dwarf. He was a miner. Let's see. He had the bear. I can't remember. I think he had the bear as a pet because he was a hunter, miner, and I brought him up quite a way. They did a lot with him, and like I said, I used him in Ark as well, and that was a character I had on. Started him on Ragnarok. So, but get back into this park here, which is called Atlantis. This is the first park that I think he didn't know. There was another park he worked on, and then he posted this one, and then I had fun trying to find it, but I did. I got it uploaded so I could check it out, and I'm just amazed at what he's done. Look at that park, just perfect. And see, there's that lazy river I was talking about. I didn't even know you could do that. So, and that's the nice thing about the community, right? We've been interacting back and forth with Coaster Planet. I think he went on to do Planet Zoo, Coaster Planet Zoo, or something like that. And now both of us are doing Roller Coaster 2, and I think they just had an update. I'm going to have to go check again. So like I said, I got a clip going, did 9 pools, and I'm up to pool 4, so I have 5 more pools to build. That's why I want that lazy river one. That'd make it nice when that'd go around a certain area or something. So I want to see how to do that. All this had to be built, the pools, the wading pools, the different, oh, that is so cool. Landscaping, you had to do all that, and it just looks like it's always been there, and that come and enjoy it. Like I said, this was cool. This is a entrance point. I think he's got another one somewhere where you can use these here boats or ferries. Okay, we gotta do a script up. Hold on. All right, 2 thumbs up. Well done. I love your park. Good job. I'm gonna go visit your other park. I'm ELAstudio in Sunfield at OelGrez, Gwinn, and Jazz. Thank you for watching and thank you for following. Okay, we'll slide this down to the end. Well done, voiceovers. Thank you, everybody. Good job, everyone.